I get my best ideas when I am working out.
Yeah.
So if I do have a big life decision to make, like you're saying, I figure it out while I'm working out because I have time to myself. I use it as really like kind of like therapy in a way where I literally can like think through some of the troubles I have in my life or like the decisions I have to make. I'm not a big person who loves to work out with other people because I've been doing it for so long. When I don't do it, I feel off and I feel weird. Find something that you like to do and then do it a measurable amount of times a week and start incorporating it, integrating it into your life. Focus on your health and your mindset will follow, and then your business will follow. Welcome back to Habits and Hustle. And I'm here with one of my favorites. My favorite foil is Shawnee.
Oh, do you have whatever? You don't have any other foils? Like
no, I was going to say with one of my favorites, period. But also my favorite foil, and my foil. Just so happens to be that my foil is also one of my favorite people. So
I love you.
That's
honestly,
what I mean.
Guys, I told Jen earlier I want to get like a wind up action figure doll with just like all of her favorite sayings in there. Because first of all, Jen's a big ego booster, but she's also like really good at like these hilarious sayings. She's got these little like really funny sayings. I can't even hell in a handbasket, whatever the hell it is.
Hell in a handbasket.
So good. I don't know.
That's like not just my saying. I feel like it's been around. That just kind of shows how old I am.
But you know all of them. You know, I've heard all the sayings too. I don't use them, but you use them. Like you got them in your repertoire. You know, you have them
really
handy.
do.
Like you pull them out.
Gosh, I feel like I talk like an old person. Like I talk like I'm like 77 years old or 107. It's really kind of sad. I'm vintage. I am. I'm kind of vintage, but I think I was also vintage when I was like 14.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, because you're not actually that old, but you use slang as if you are like in your 70s. But it's good slang. It's fun slang.
Thank you.
It's good saying.
Oh, thanks. All right, you guys. Here another episode. By the way, if you guys can, it would be so amazing if you guys could comment and leave reviews because it helps the algorithm. I'm trying hard in one of my New Year's resolutions, I should say, is to try and be more present with YouTube as a business New Year's resolution, like really focus on my YouTube because that's what they say. That's what all the young people are telling me to do. And so with that being said, maybe you guys can help me because part of my whole platform is asking for what you want, right? And now I'm asking you guys to help me by leaving reviews, comments, and get that algorithm like churning a little bit more. So please do that. That's a side comment. But today we're going to talk about something that I think is so interesting, and there is a paradigm shift. There's a paradigm shift here. The biggest paradigm shift. I want to tell you about it. It's not mindset. We all hear so much about mindset. But here's the paradigm shift. The most important thing is not your mindset. It is your health. Health is actually first.
Oh.
Because, yeah, it is. And I'm going to explain to you why. Because health, if you don't have health, you have nothing. But it goes physical, mental, and then business. Because once you start changing your body, your mental just is on a different page. You're literally like, you become physically stronger. You automatically become mentally stronger, mentally more tough, much more resilient. It really does start with the physical because you feel it's like an actionable thing that you're feeling yourself doing. It changes your mindset. It changes your mentality. It really is it's a difference. Like I think people are the word of 2023 and 2022 and 2021 has always been this hashtag a mindset. But a lot of times people don't even know how to change that mindset. So they get stuck. And instead of being stuck, I'm going to give you a very actionable thing to create real mental resilience. And that is changing and working on your physicality. That is focusing on your health, focusing on the habits that you do to be healthier daily. And that will create a tougher, better mental resiliency. And then third is your business, because you will approach your business very differently if you basically reverse engineer it by focusing on your health, which is your physical, that will turn into your mental, that will eventually change and translate how you work and deal with business.
I love that. The body
Thanks.
is your literal tool. Like all of these things, your mind only comes from your body. If your body can't work, then what can you even do?
Right.
It's so empowering to physically feel better.
The most empowering.
Yeah.
And I think, like, I know that I talk about this in in different ways, and I focus on different pieces, but at the same time, fundamentally, at the foundation, the core of what I always talk about is the physicality, the fitness of it, because I do believe it is the foundation where everything comes from. And if you don't feel healthy, you really don't perform as good as you would in every area of your life. When you feel physically strong, you show up differently. Your relationships are different. Your conversations are different. Your self-esteem is different. Everything that you do, how you show up in the world, your mannerisms change. And so giving someone something that's actionable, that's measurable, and that you can actually do. Anybody and everybody could work out a little bit more and focus on their health a little bit more. And we are in 2024. We're right in there where everyone has these New Year's resolutions. They're trying to change things. The top 5 resolutions, number 1 is always fitness. Number 2 is finance. We went through all of these in another episode. But I will say that if you actually follow through and create daily habits to really make health your number 1 goal, you're going to make health be your number 1 resolution to help. Like, let's just say I want to improve my health, and I'm going to do it by exercising X amount of days for X amount of time. I'm going to make 3 meals at home weekly that I cook myself, and that way you can really see what you're eating. I'm going to increase my water intake. Like, be very precise and deliberate and create these things to create your daily habits that will improve your health, that will improve your mind, that will improve your business. They all work hand in hand.
Yeah. Yes. I think that also, by the way, longevity of the weightlifting that affects your mind. I've been telling my dad this nonstop. Like, he needs to start lifting purely because that actually does create that longevity in your mind to be able to stay sharp for longer. So even if you don't think of it like now, okay, your mind is sharp, whatever, even if you don't work out, it actually will be 10x the sharpness. And also just in terms of like in the future, do you want to maintain this? Then you have to also maintain the body to be able to do that.
Well, I think weight training, strength training is so crucial for so many different things. I think it's very important as you age, for sure, for your lean muscle mass. That's a whole different conversation. But I will say, again, if you are, in terms of how that really reflects on this conversation, that if you start strength training and feel stronger and you end up feeling stronger physically, it will make you feel stronger mentally. And that's why weight training, and not to mention for bone health and all that other stuff, which is a whole other podcast.
But like for your brain.
And for your brain.
For your brain, 100% connects. So it's like, even if it might make you feel good, it literally will change your brain. Like, your brain chemistry will improve and your memory, your everything will improve significantly with actually training, with weight training. It's like, there's studies on it.
Yeah,
it's
there's
crazy.
a lot. But I think at this point, what I'm trying to tell everybody is, when they focus on their health and the physicality part of it, that will play a big instrumental role in your overall mentality and your mindset. So without just kind of just blankly saying mindset, I'm taking it back a little bit further into focus on your health, and your mindset will follow, and then your business will follow. And we'll do a whole other podcast on all the benefits of of strength training, because as you all know, I'm a big advocate for it and of all the benefits. But at this point, find something that you like to do and then do it a measurable amount of times a week and start incorporating it, integrating it into your life. And that is the paradigm shift that I really wanted to kind of talk about.
Do you ever save decisions for a post-workout, like mindset? Like any big decisions in life? Sometimes I'll do that. I find it really fun.
Yeah, well, this is actually what happens is that I get my best ideas when I am working out.
Yeah.
So if I do have a big life decision to make, like you're saying, I figure it out while I'm working out.
Yeah.
I always, because I have time to myself. You know what it is also? It's a lot of me time, right? Like I'm not a big person who loves to work out with other people. I know having an accountability partner is a really big thing for some people. I don't need that motivation myself to get my ass to work out, because I've been doing it for so long, and it's become so ingrained in who I am that now if I don't do it, and this will happen to you too if you're just starting it, eventually it becomes so second nature and part of who I am. When I don't do it, I feel off and I feel weird. So I don't need that piece. So I use it as really like kind of like therapy in a way, where I literally can like think through some of the troubles I have in my life, or like the decisions I have to make. And some of my greatest like personal decisions and business decisions and all the other things happen because I have that time to myself where I can actually like go through in a real way, like what I need to do and what would be the best outcome. So if not for any other thing, again, the amount of like benefits you get beyond just the physicality that happen by just doing it for the physical reasons is just so off the charts, in terms of there's too many to even talk about. But that's what I really want people to focus on. I want the focus to be is on your health as the crux of what is important, and so many other things will fall into place when you have that in check. True.
You know what people should try? So this is my favorite thing, is saving a hard text message for like after a workout to answer. Cause I'll get something maybe like at nighttime or whatever that I just, I'm angry or whatever. I'm going to respond. I don't know. It won't be good. And then I'll just save it for the next morning after my workout, and I'll revisit the text, and the response is just tremendously better.
Well, also because and also because it like is a mood enhancer.
Yeah.
And it changes how you, like I was saying earlier, it's how you show up in the world, how you respond to people, how you react. All of those things start to shift and change once you start changing your priorities and creating a structure that's a little bit maybe different than what you originally did, right? If I put physicality on the top of my pyramid, then my mental, then my business, right? And you start doing it that way, you will 100x your life in all the ways, right? But you have to start somewhere, and you can't get to a strong mindset or discipline and all those things and and productivity and happiness and all these buzzwords by not doing the thing, the first step. And the first step is taking ownership and control of your health and your life. And what better time to start than now, right?
Yeah.
So start, because if not, you'll be missing out. And we talked about
you don't want to miss out on this.
You don't want to miss out on this.
You don't want to miss it.
I don't know what order we're putting this up, so I just want to make sure that you guys start. Focus on your health. Focus on your physical, because with that, your mental will come. The mental mind shift, the mentality, and then the business will shift and change for the better. I promise. And let me know in my comments down below, or the comments, not my comments, the comments, what you think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you already do this? Have you started to do this? Are you going to try? Let me know. and get back to me, and then we can evaluate. Anything else you want to add?
I think that's it. Go get it, guys. Go start.
Go get it.